From fans being teased about Floyd Mayweather possibly taking part in the mega fight, to his team denying any such rumors. Influencer boxing might be in for an insane fight, because Floyd's apparently set to feature in a tag team match. Yep, the money's throwing his lot with the British YouTuber KSI. The two are going to team up, and reports are they are going to fight Manny Pacquiao and Salt Papi. Well,
you and Manny Pacquiao. Yes. Pacquiao's 33. Yes. You just turned 35. Time's a wasting. You guys need to get in the ring, right?
Well, I fought in my last fight against Victor Ortiz, a guy who's
that's what the reports are saying. To be honest, it's only fair that it's a legend and influencer versus a legend and influencer. Now, the Happy Punch promotion has officially spoken up and said that this match is officially being discussed. That kind of raises the stakes automatically. The promotion manages Salt Papi, and it seems like he's the one pushing this through. The influencer boxing star Salt Papi shot to fame on TikTok, and he's 3-0 right now.
And win by KO from the Philippines, introducing Salt Papi.
But there's been no official word from Manny or KSI on this yet. If KSI was involved, then he'd try to make this happen with his own promotion, Misfits Boxing. They were the ones to introduce the tag team concept in boxing in the first place. Now, I can't deny one thing about all of this. This has the potential to be huge. I mean, just look at the numbers from when Mayweather and Pacquiao fought. The two met back in 2015 and grossed more than $600 million. That's just a staggering amount of money. And it makes sense because there were around 4.4 million pay-per-view buys only in America. Since then, a rematch has been in talks several times, but it's largely been avoided for various reasons.
50% of his power punches. Hard left hand by
Mayweather has been largely focusing on exhibition matches and has had 6 of them to date. He has fought and won against the UFC megastar Conor McGregor. The Money also fought Logan Paul and KSI's younger brother Deji. Most recently, he fought another mixed martial artist, Aaron Chalmers, last month. Manny, on the other hand, isn't that interested in exhibition matches. Instead, he's eyeing a return to professional boxing and may end up facing Conor Benn in a 12-round bout. But these influencer matches are all the rage right now. They've kind of breathed a new life into boxing, and the tag team format's interesting, to say the least. Just look at the reception it got at Misfits Boxing 5. It was the first ever tag team boxing match, and it featured B. Dave and Luis Alcaraz Pineda in Team Los Pineda Coladas.
Tag Team Mania goes down on Saturday night. Los Pinedas Coladas, D-Generation Ice. The stairs are coming out already. Dave, I'll start with yourself. How are you feeling?
feeling like
against Ice Poseidon and Anthony Varga in Team D-Generation Ice. The fans just went wild for it. The rules of the match meant that one member of each team had to stand by on the ring apron while the other one was in the ring fighting, and they could tag each other by touching gloves, much like the tag team matches you might have seen in WWE. The Coladas won a very chaotic fight via a second round stoppage. The viewers were largely very entertained by this unique format, and KSI also seems to have enjoyed it a lot. It was madness in the ring, no doubt about that, but the audience seems to have really enjoyed it, so it's safe to say that the format's here to stay. While a tag team fight between Mayweather, KSI, Pac-Man, and Salt Papi sounds interesting, there's one issue. It isn't official yet. The thing is, boxers are one of the slipperiest species on the planet, and I don't think these influences completely understand how to tie them down. Yeah, sure, they may have gotten them to fight a couple of times, but getting two of them together in a ring like that just opens up a whole new level to this game. Even promotions like Misfits Boxing and Happy Punch haven't really managed huge names in the sport. They're working largely off influencer boxers who are just looking to make a name for themselves. So getting Mayweather and Pacquiao together is just another ballgame. Even if the tag team thing's gonna happen, it isn't taking place anytime soon, because KSI has confirmed that he's going to be fighting the millionaire businessman Joe Fournier on May 13th in London. Apart from that, Salt Papi has also expressed a desire to face off against other opponents. So for now, it's all up in the air, especially because Mayweather has trashed the tag team bout. Yep, you heard it right. The Best Ever took to Instagram recently and shared a post to his story. The title from Full Send Sports reads, "Reports of a fight between Floyd Mayweather and KSI versus Manny Pacquiao and Salt Papi are fake." And Money wrote that the fight isn't happening. That definitely throws a wrench in whatever Happy Punch Promotions was cooking. For now, Mayweather Jr. seems to be more focused on his exhibition bouts, as he announced not that long ago that he's gonna fight 5 times in 2023 across the world. The exhibition matches are set set to take place in South Korea, Germany, Japan, Australia, and the USA. The opponents, though, are not yet confirmed. As I already told you guys, he's already fought once this year already against Chalmers, and a fight with Jake Paul might be in the works for him, especially after their confrontation outside a Miami Heat NBA game. Jake claims that he was with a lone security guard when he was jumped on by Mayweather and 50 other dudes outside the basketball game.
Last question. Obviously, you're doing these exhibition fights.
Obviously, 50 dudes is most likely an exaggeration by Jake. They all wanted a piece of the problem child, but he decided to make a run for it. As funny as it sounds, I think it was the right thing to do. Fighting in the ring's one thing, but getting beaten on in an alley by that many guys is just stupid. And Jake already proved himself to be a decent boxer. Fighting retired athletes isn't too impressive, but having the guts to step into the ring against pros shows that Jake is pretty serious about this thing. Just look at his match against Tommy Fury. Even though the Gypsy Prince looked way sharper during the match, the problem child held his own in the ring. Though I've got to be real honest here, guys. The fight may have been close, but it was boring as hell. I mean, these two spent more time hugging each other than trying to hit each other. And when they weren't clinching, Tommy seemed to have Jake's number. He was too quick for him, reading him like a book and landing shots almost at will. If it wasn't for that knockdown in the final round, I doubt it would have been a split decision.
The biggest win of Tommy Fury's young career. The grudge match is won by Tommy Fury.
But things won't be as close if Jake were to fight Mayweather. I mean, come on guys. I'm talking about an unbeaten pro who's dominated 5 divisions. This includes super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, and light middleweight. That's just insane. One doesn't just become as successful as Money did without a lot of hard work. And he's a beast when it comes to training. His commitment to his craft was what propelled him to rise to prominence in the sport. The American boxer's credited for devising and perfecting the single most practical strategy in combat sports: defense. Yep, it's his immaculate defensive technique that has seen him unbeaten professionally for almost 2 decades. The legend has 50 wins and 0 losses throughout his boxing career. 0 losses. Can you even imagine? Mayweather was always training. I mean, all the time. He's never out of shape. So intense is his allegiance to the sport. Imagine the discipline it takes. If he even gets inside the ring against any of these influencers, he's just gonna dismantle them. He already did that to Jake's older brother. Who's to stop him from doing the same to the problem child? Salt Pappy or KSI? That's all the latest chatter on whether Floyd and JJ will go up against Manny and Salt Pappy.
Mayweather reached out and held him